Hello, Mike.
Hello.
How are you?
All right. Busy, very busy. Thanks for the salsa, the
Yeah,
feedback.
the blog post, no problem. I mean,
Yeah.
when did you write it? Because the date, I suppose, is a hint that you wrote it a while ago.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I wrote it a while ago, but I only converted it into Markdown, I guess, actually right around the end date, which was why I was like, oh, right. I forgot about that. Because I was
Yeah,
yeah, because I wrote it beginning of this month mostly, and then I had been asking for the some of the folks from the positioning group to help
have a
provide some
look.
feedback, and
Yeah,
a couple of folks did, and then I opened up the PR, but I forgot that by the time I got all the feedback in, the date was already passed.
yeah. I think we should post it anyway because they're going to be
Yep,
the second release candidate, and it's still
yep,
relevant.
yep.
I was going through I mean, there's been so much changes against Salsa that, there were so many pull requests floating around. And so yesterday I started going back to the bottom of the list and going my way back up. And that's when I saw it. I was like, wait, whoa, this has been posted like 4 days ago and nobody even looked at it.
Yeah. I know that some of the folks in the positioning group have been quite busy, so but I've been trying to kind of get some folks to take a look. Right. So it might be a little quiet today. I know some folks have off for the week because I know some folks have, kids who are off on spring break and stuff like that. Let me go and see if there's, let me just make sure. I'm also trying to organize with maybe even have the OpenSSF help me out a little bit here on the scheduling of this meeting, because I've been with the responses I got for the doodle poll. There seems to be like a pretty even split across either stuff that is around this time that's convenient for folks in Europe, as well as folks on the East Coast, or stuff that is more convenient for folks on the West Coast and Asia. So trying to kind of figure that out, and I don't think we have enough interest lately to sort of support having two meetings. But
Alternate.
yeah, that's what I was thinking, is maybe do like 1 week this meeting, 1 week the next meeting. But that's where I was going to go and say I'm going to try and see if I can find somebody who can, because if some of the meetings might be like, I don't know, 6 or 7 p.m. my time at night, and in which case I might want to just kind of get somebody who is a bit more or somebody to facilitate that meeting. Cool. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything. I know a lot of stuff that's happening on Fridays now is trying to kind of go through a bunch of the specification stuff. I've been doing that myself. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything from the tooling side, really.
So one thing is we never get, it'd be interesting to see if we can get any of the people involved in like the salsa provenance generator or verifier to show up to this meeting.
Yeah, so they're mostly on the West Coast, except for Ian. Ian is out in Japan. So for them, that's why I think like a meeting that's a
It's
bit
too
later might.
early.
Yeah. So with that said, what was I gonna say? All right, buddy. Why don't you go back over here?
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I agree with the salsa generator and the verifiers and those things. I know on my end, we might have some stuff that we're going to be open sourcing soon, on some interesting salsa stuff, like maybe some VS Code plugins that can highlight, like, based on a policy, like, hey, am I using a dependency that is found to have is at least claimed to be salsa compliant, that sort of thing. But yeah, gonna try and because I think like Laurent is one of the folks who's working on that a lot, as well as Ian has been working on it a lot. And let me just actually double check here.
Because in terms of the meeting, right? I mean, it's meant to provide an opportunity for all the people working on different
Yeah.
related tools, and it's clearly not. We don't have the critical mass.
Yep.
I mean, it's mostly Fresca, and we already have a Fresca,
Yeah.
call, so it becomes a bit redundant, and
Yep.
it'd be good to have a broader scope. And so.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, I'll reach back out to them, see if one of them will run one of those meetings, especially if it ends up being a little later in the day. And then I'm also going to still try and get some of the other folks, because there's some folks out in Europe who've been working on a few things. Like I've been hearing some like Jenkins generator stuff and a few other things that people have been potentially working on that might be interesting. But yeah, we don't need to stick on, because I think this is all we're going to get for today. But I'm going to try and reach out also to the OpenSSF just to be like, hey, can somebody help me maybe schedule some of this stuff? Because I think, yeah, we all have a million things going on, and myself included.
Yep. No, I understand. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah. All right. Well, have a good weekend.
Well, you too.
Yeah. Later.
Take care. Bye-bye.